I'm so tired of the minimum wage debate. I'm so tired of having to explain to young people what capitalism is, how basic economics work, how wages work. So I'm going to explain it for the 100th time. Capitalism is simply the private ownership of goods and services, as well as the private exchange of those goods and services. That's what capitalism is. It does not require government. If government is involved, it's no longer capitalism. It becomes crony. It becomes corrupt. It becomes socialism. Now, going back to wages, you're paid for the position and the value of the position that you're filling, as well as your ability to be able to perform it. For example, if you're a window washer at a big, gigantic fast food chain, that's an easy job. Joe Blow off the street can perform it. It's a big pool of people to choose from. Therefore, you're not going to get paid that much. However, if you are a brain surgeon, you had to go through decades of school, training, education, experience. And there's a small pool of people to choose from that'll fill that position. Therefore, they're paid very well. Now, going back to the window washer. Yes, a 33-year-old single mother with 6 kids can work that position. Equally, a freaking 10-year-old can wash windows. It's easy. I'm mentioning that because you're not paid for your personal life. You're paid for the value in the position, as well as your ability to be able to perform it. You're not paid for your personal life and your butthurt emotions, bro. You're not paid for how much revenue the company's bringing in. You're paid for the value in that position that you're filling, as well as your ability to be able to perform it. And how minimum wage ties into that, all it does is give companies a number and they can lowball you because of it. And if you double it, it does not help the unskilled worker. If you double it, say there's 2 people unskilled that are filling a position, now it's going to get filled by one person that's very, very skilled and has a lot of experience. Or you might get replaced with a machine. And because you're unskilled, you don't have the ability and the skill and the education and the training to be able to install the machines, make the machines, oversee them, fix them if they go down. But you know who do? The people in information technology that have education and certifications and all of that stuff and skills. So you hurt and not only that, I don't have to, yeah, we know how economics work and we know that prices of things are going to go. We know that, but I'm not even going to go there. Going back to minimum wage, it stumps out the little people. You bitch and complain about corporations getting so big, yet, like with $15 minimum wage, I mean, mom and pop shop down the street, they can't pay little Jimmy $15 to wash dishes. You know who can do? A corporation that's already big. So they get bigger. Stop making up definitions for things. You guys go out there mentioning all of this other stuff. Terms like corporations and capitalism and bailouts. You don't know what they mean. You don't know what they do. You just spit them out because you heard somebody else say it. Going back to corporations, though. Do you not understand that the window washer isn't the only person that's filling a position? What about the GM that has to manage the window washer, a bunch of other managers, as well as the building itself? What about the regional manager that has to manage the GM as well as a bunch of other GMs? What about the people in the corporate office that work accounts payable, payroll, that's responsible for making sure you get paid, credit, facilities, or making sure your buildings aren't crumbling down, information technology that's making sure those guys can perform their jobs, marketing, the executives that are responsible for business expansion and things like that. What about those guys? What about the guys that are having to monitor the market and set the prices for everything? What about those guys? They get paid too. And they get paid very well. Better than the window washer because their job is more valuable. Basic stuff. Capitalism isn't the root of the problems. The overregulation of the government is the root of the problem. You shouldn't be asking government to raise minimum wage. You should be asking them to abolish it. Get rid of it. It will help you more. And people that understand basic economics knows that. Because if you understand because you guys would think that if the regulations just happened and the regulations got out the way, somehow everything's just going to go to the hellhole. Do you not understand how basic economics work? If people are in corporations are as greedy as you say they are, they're not look, people spending money is other people's income. Period. How can businesses make money if people don't have money to spend? You bitch about people being able to get bought out. They're able to get bought out because the government is being they're in the market. You get the government out of there, they can't be bought out. Politicians can't be bought. Not in the marketplace. Get rid of the government. That's what you should be trying to do. But the people on the left, they are lulled by guys like Bernie Sanders, who promises them free stuff, free stuff. He'll run the country and the economy into the ground and do something that economically doesn't make sense, but you believe it. And it's a socialist policy that is the root of the problem that you bitching about. Not capitalism. Libertarians understand that. That's why I'm a libertarian. We want government out the way because we understand how this stuff works, man. Get the government out the way, you will see more benefit. Also, quit feeling like you're entitled to somebody else's wealth. Go get a skill. Everybody has a craft. And if you don't, you can learn one. Go get a valuable skill, learn a valuable skill, work, and you will get money. It's really that simple. And get the government out the way. Don't bitch and complain and try to get more of them involved in the actual economy. Because that's the root of the problem. Socialist policies. Because if it was capitalism, people would be benefiting and it'd be all good. Read an economics book.